Hey guys, what's up? Mike from SMB Gaming 64 Gaming here, and I got a little Terry analysis. I was playing some time, and I actually had to record this video twice. So one thing with Terry is the first thing I want to talk about is his ground speed. His ground speed, he's pretty quick on the ground, and while his dash back is pretty good, while his turnaround run is pretty good, it's actually a lot quicker to dash back with Terry than it is to turn around and run, because he has his dash back is similar to like a FGC dash back. So the best way to show you guys is actually by slowing up the speed. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put this at half speed. So with Terry, when you run around, he has a time where he turns around and he slows down because of that turnaround. You see when his shoulders start turning, he slows down. You could kind of just tell from the straight animation from there. But if I just dash back with Terry, you cover a lot more ground and you go quicker. That's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Second thing is I found a few confirms for Terry. They're usually at low percent, but if you lead off with a dare, you could do a power dunk from dare, or you could follow up with the up B, which I messed up there, but I'm just bad. Yep. All the pressure's on me, guys. This is like my third time recording it, so. Okay, power dunk does 40.5. And then we have that does 40.3. I like the power dunk because it sends them in a different direction, but one thing you want to do when you're doing it is you want to be holding down as you do it, so you get the full confirm off it. So that's the best way to do it. I mean power dunk is usually the best move out of it, but you could you could probably find your way experimenting. I personally just think power dunk's the best one. But you don't want to do it too low, as you can see what happened with me. Was when I did it too low, Terry landed on the ground, and then he had his landing lag from there. Now the next thing I also found that's a confirm with Terry is at around mid 50%. So I lied, mid 60s. So if you're at like 60 or 70, you could do a falling up air into dare. That's a true confirm from there. So if you're able to trap them on ledge and get them between 60 to 70%, you should be able to follow up with a dare if you get the falling up air. Now, one thing to keep of note, as you guys see when I do dare into power dunk or whatever special, dare sweet spot is not the greatest, because at any percent above 40. It'll always, sweet spot there always sends them in a diagonal like that, and it's very hard to follow up. No matter what percent it is, it will always be in a diagonal. You see how, that's why I wasn't getting my next point. So the next point I wanted to get into was, if you don't sweet spot it, they will rise straight up. So, again, sweet spot always sends them at diagonal, no matter what percent past 40. But if I get the sour spot from there, you're able to follow up at any percent. I missed my power dunk. Just knock him up a little bit, and under 40 again, he starts going diagonal. So I messed up there anyway with no special. But now he's at 70, right? So if we could get the non-sweet spot from there, you can follow up with almost anything. As long as you just get the non-sweet spot. In the early percents, you want sweet spot, because you can follow a power dunk from right here. But with post 40, you want to get those early weak dares, so you could follow up with any type of special from there, because he'll just rise up he'll rise up perfectly for any sort of aerial any special in the air that you could follow up with. Even at this 100 up, I didn't get the sour spot. Just the one thing, he does it really late, so you want to come in kind of. I just want to make sure I don't get the sweet spot. But let's see. Other than that, Terry kind of has the Street Fighter syndrome, where he's really good horizontally for recovering, but he's not that good at vertical Y-axis recovering. First thing he doesn't snap, so he'll always peak above the ledge. So you have to actually go way lower than you think you do when you do this. Oh, I was too high there, and I thought I was too low. You want to be pretty low to the stage. You know, it'd be nice if you give me some camera. There we go. Next thing is no wall jump, as most FGC guys don't really have one, unless they're like from Marvel Versus. So, no wall jump. His specials don't snap to ledge. So that's the I don't know what to call it, the flash kick. This is the radical. Like you see, I just fall down. So those are things to be wary of. Down throw at 0, you could always follow up with an up tilt, or you could do down throw up smash. Let's see. Other than that, I'm trying to think, guys. Oh. And then we can do my follow-up, boys. Ready? Here it is. He's gonna get up on ledge. Oh yeah, beautiful. Figured it out first. Let's see. Other than that, his airspeed is pretty terrible. So see, look how fast I am on the ground, right? Now, when I jump though, I lose all that airspeed. I mean that ground speed. It does not translate well at all. So it's just very slow from here. In addition, his up B actually has some aerial movement, so you could be right here and do it. However, at the pinnacle, you almost lose all your airspeed, kind of like Ganon, and then when you start falling, you gain it all back. So think of it like a uphill battle. So you have, and then it stops, and then it comes back again. Let's see. Other than that, double jump. His second high jump is very high. Down tilt. Down tilt. You can almost follow with most attacks. I was able to find that any percent because it has almost no knockback. Unfortunately, I didn't really find any use for Dare. Nair past 30 has a little bit of knockback in it, which is no good. But if you do early percents like that, you should be able to get some. You should be able to get some combos going. Nope, it should be this. No, power dunk probably be a better move, but I keep going for the wrong one. One more time. Nope. Alright, try this. I was gonna try Nair Dare up B. I like it a turnaround. He does have the Ryu. Yeah, he does have the Ryu. He will turn around any bear. His grab is pretty bad. You'd have to be around here. Yeah. No follow up. Back air, very good attack. A lot of his attacks. I mean, he packs a punch. Like pretty good knockback. And he does rack up the damage very quickly. However, one thing I have noticed is that if you don't get any of these confirms on him, that he's kind of wide open if you miss his specials. In addition to just kind of being open. Like I do like his recovery, but I don't like how he doesn't snap. So I think characters that are very good at ledge trapping will probably have a field day against him. Other than that, I would say Terry's a pretty fun character. Very very unique. Very FGC-like. His turnaround grab probably has more range, but see, Fair doesn't. Just kind of too many attacks kind of knock them horizontally, and I just don't like how you really can't follow up with that. But let's see. I haven't tried his recovery like this. Yeah, I don't think you can follow up anything on there. The only thing I'm thinking, maybe if I go to the end here, I'll be. No, there's too much just lag on it. What if I did it in the air? Is there less lag? But I have to get the hit. Nah, it wouldn't work. I just think he has really good horizontal recovery and good knockback. And, I mean, he can really pile on the damage. Like, he's got a lot of potential. Like, I'm pretty sure people could find more things about Terry. One thing I really dislike about Terry, though, is his Gentleman. It's really easy to SDI and cancel out of. So, it always does 4 hits. You see, he does that 2-hit. It's basically a 3-hit Gentleman, though. Past this hit, you really don't want to do that 4th hit because it's easy to SDI out and it could be interrupted. So in my opinion, I just like to do 1 and then follow up and stuff, or and get rid of the shield from here. But there is a lot of end time between that. So again, you got to practice the timing for Sour Spot Dares past 40. See, even though it's early on, that's 34. I mean, why would I want to get rid of 34 versus 40 and a half? But unfortunately, that won't work again unless I get the Sour Spot there. And see, he's already got 70 from there. And like I said, you could just follow up with this true dare. Up air dare confirm. You don't even need like the super sweet spot of it. But hey, that's Terry for you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment, rate, like, subscribe.